Okay, hello everyone. My name is Polina Pokhodyaeva, and today I will do the Lab 3 Python programming review. So, as you can see, today we will review basic Python programming skills, um, like data types, variables, lists, dictionaries, input statements, if statements, for while loops, and etc. So let's do it. I'm already launched my virtual machine and set up the demonstration. So it was the first part. So the second part is starting Python and basic code. Okay, so the step one is start Python. We need to check Python version on virtual machine. So we need to open terminal. Oh my God. Okay, and write Python. Sorry. Python 3. Okay, our version is 3.8.2. That's right, that's what we need to go. And we need to blah blah blah. Okay, we need to start Python and we need to write on terminal Python 3. That's right. Okay, and we see this uh, free breaks, free angle breaks that indicate that so that we are in Python's interactive interpreter. So yes, always okay. So the first we want to check, we want to use this interpreter like calculator. We can use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and also exponent. So let's see how it works. Like we need to just write our sequence, and that's all. Um, the next 10 minus 4. Okay. Okay, that's always fine. The calculator is doing right. And we start to, we need to expect 9. Yes, that's 9. So the calculator, oh no, the calculator doing good. Okay, so also Python uses standard order of operation, and we can try entering expression with a complex order. Maybe some example. Okay, just random star 4 star 2 slash 8 minus 5. So what we expect? We expect this is 16. 16. This is a 48. This is 6. Okay. Then, okay, 6 plus 2, 8. And then minus 5 is 3. So, yes, it's 3. So step 3 is we use the interactive interpreter to print the string. So string are always in a single or double quotes. And yeah, we can try to print it. So we put quote. Print as hello. Yes. And oh, sorry. And then yes, so that's all the string. So it's double and single quotes. It's there is no difference between it. So the next, like B, we can use the print function to output text. So if we write print, uh, quote, hello. So is print, it's the output is hello. So we can use quit to exit the button function. So, and we're on terminal again. Okay, let's do the step 4. We need to open BC code and create a script for hello world. Okay. Okay, let's open the BC code. So I have never used it before, that's why I have a welcome page. But we need to, okay, we need to open, create a new file, and new file, and you do a print comment from the previous tape. Okay, file, new file, and use print quote. Hello. Okay, so we need to save it as file hello world on file, because it's Python file in labs here. Python, yes, and so okay. So we need to run the script, run, and we see hello. So that's right. That's what we expect. If I right here over is in exercise, see. So it's hello world. Okay, here we output the string. Okay, also we can run the script using terminal, not only this run button. So we need to go to terminal, and then we need to go to the our folder when our file is our hello world file is located. So for it, so I use CD to go to folders through the folders to the Python folder. We can see there is our hello world file, and then um, we can start. We can execute the code. So we so I use type or tablet to make it easier. So yes, it works. So we see hello world here. So we execute this file. Okay. Then then also we can not just use a CD or use just the whole path through to our file. I think I I just copy it. So let's go a little bit back. Yeah. And if I paste it here, so it's Python, so it's the command to execute our path to this file. So we expect to see also hello world, and it works. So, okay. Um, so let's go to the part 3. It's review data types and variables. Here we'll use interpreter to review data types, create variables, concatenate strings, and cast between data types. So, okay, the first, we need to so the first thing we need to just start Python here is in the previous task, in the previous step. Just go Python 3. Okay, here we are. We see three this time. So yeah, we're on Python in Python. Okay, so we have integer type, float type, string type, boolean type, and we can learn what type is it. Just ask Python what type is it. So uh, just type Python. So what type is it? And the Python said that 98 is int. So that's right. Int is integer used to specify whole numbers, no decimals. Okay, so Python, what type is 24.5? It's float. Yes, float is float used to specify numbers that needs the decimal value. So any string, as we know, are in float. So, oh no, it's not. So its string is str. And Boolean is any data type that has a value either true or false. So type, for example, if I use false, it's a sorry, false. So we have Boolean operators. Is here you can see it greater, less, equal, not equal, greater than or equal, less than or equal. So the Python will say us it is true or false. So I say him that 1 is less than 2. That's true. But if I say that 1 is more than 2, it's false. So 1 is equal to 1. Yeah, that's true. And greater or equal than 1. That's true, but this is false. So I think it's clear. Okay, we can create and use variables. So if we use only one equality, so sign, it's used to assign a value to a variable. So for example, we can assign that x equal 3. Then if we use x, then for example, multiply to 5, we get that it's 15. So if we also have x is equal 3, if we use some string, for example, high, and multiply it by 3 times, we get high, like 3 times, high, 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 as a string in single quotes. So here we can multiply string, string to number. Oh, sorry, I just used 3. Yes. If we also have high, multiply x, so it's also high, 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 because x is equal to 3. Yes. Okay. Okay, we can concatenate multiple string variables. Okay, for example, we have strings. Maybe may I copy it? It will be, yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, okay, it works. Maybe okay, we can concatenate strings. So let me create some strings. Story 3 is no, and we need to create space also. Okay, I can just do addition between string 1 plus the space plus string 2 plus string 2 plus space plus also string 3, and what are the I'm going with the spaces. So it's first string space, second string space, Polina, and that's okay. So this is concatenation. But if we don't want to use the space string, we can just use print. Oh, with the comma. So if I use this one, as you can see with the comma, I also get hi, I'm Polina with spaces, but I don't use this space variable. So concatenation, it's like two strings, and with if we use comma, the Python use spaces automatically. Okay, then we will review casting and printing different data types. So here we can see that we can't just combine the string and the number, because we need to convert number to the string with the function str. So here, if I use only x equal 3, sorry, x equal 3, and I want to print this value of x is 3, I can't use just x. So here I have string that the value of x, sorry, the value of x is, this is string, it's all okay. If I use plus and then string, it's okay. But if I use only x, just number, it's type error, because can only concatenate string, not int to string. So we can concatenate only string with string. So we need to convert x to string with the special function string. So if I use string function here, so but I don't have space. So the value of x is 3. Yes. And the type of x is int, because we converted only here. The type of x is integer yet. Sorry for my English. It's a little bit I think it's not good. Okay, let's go to the C. What is it? That the data type for the variable x still in A. Yes. So here what we have, I checked the type of x is still integer because I converted only in the print function, and it's not go to the all to the global, like to the global x. And if I use the string function, and then check the type of x, it is a string now. So let's talk about formatting string or formatting numbers. For example, this is format function that help us not to get a lot of numbers under the point. So here we can format number, the p-value, and use it for only two numbers under the point. I don't know how it rightly says in English, but I think you understand me well. So, for example, if our number is 22 divided 7. Oh, sorry. If our number is 22 divided 7, and okay, and we want to print that the value of number is so 22 divided 7. So we can see the p with a lot of numbers here. So we can, oh no, we can say that num Here I just copy. Oh, so this is p. We create a new variable p. So we create a new variable p that set out that our variable num is now formed with two numbers under point. So, and now if we want to print p now, notice this big number, just 3.14. Okay, let's go to the part 2. Or let's go to the part 4. So we can create and manipulate a list and work with the index. So we can create a list using brackets, this type of brackets, and separate items with a comma. We can use type to verify the data type. Len is the comment that return number of items. So let's see how it's going. So we create a list host names with these strings like already R1, R2, R3, S1, S2. So this is our objects in list. Why? What? That's not working. Please, I just want to copy and paste. Yes. And if we want to use the type function, so the class is list. You can see it. If we want to use a len function, we expect to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Post names. Okay, yes, we see 5. And if we want to print host name, just write host name, and then we can see our list. Okay, we can like play with indexes. So the count, how Python count is the first object is 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the index of the first object is 0 and the last index is 4. But also the last object has this index -1. So this object has -2, -3, -4, and -5, I guess. Let's just check. So if we write hostname, gets 0, why not? Hostnames, sorry. Oh, I just used tab. Hostnames is 0. So yes, it's L1. And hostname -1. Yes, it's S2. And oh no, -5 is R1, I guess. Yeah, that's R1. So I do it right. Okay, also we can use index like to rewrite the name of the object in list. So for example, I want to say that hostname 0 now. is equal to RT R1. Okay, and now if we print our list, we can see that the 0 index now is RT R1. Also, we can remove the object from the list by index. So we can use the del command, then host name, and then index 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So we delete the S1. So if now we want to see what's our list, so our list is without S1. So we delete it. Okay. So step 2 is to create and manipulate dictionary. So dictionary is a pair with a key and value. So we can create a dictionary using the special breaks. Each dictionary entry includes key and value. We can separate key and value with a colon and use quotes for keys and values that are strings. So this is the base. Okay. Okay, let's create the dictionary with IP address. Yes. So we can see that IP address is the name of our dictionary. So R1 is this IP, R2 is this IP, and F3 it's this IP. So it's the key and its value. Key and its value. Okay, the type of dictionary is name dict. Yes, it's called dict. So we can see the value of the value by the key. So we need to call IP address and then use the key. So the key is R1, and the value of R1 is this IP address. We can rewrite or add we can add a new key and value. So we need to use IP, then new is 1, and what is equal to 10.1.1.10, for example. And if we want to see our dictionary, so now we have S1 here. So also the value of, for example, S1 can be list. So here we can see that R3 now it's the list. So the value is the list. So it's what I say, that the value can be any type. So here, if we want to see what is IP address now, dictionary. So we have a key and value, key value, key value. This key and value is the list of two IP addresses. So it's okay. Okay, let's go to the part 5, review the input function. So we can create a variable to store user input and then display the value. So we can create the variable first name. And use the input function to just have a question, what is your first name? And then when we call this function, we can like answer to this question. And now first name is equal to this username that we add here. So let's see. Maybe I. So what is your name? I write Polina. Okay, and now first name is equal Polina. So we want to print hello Polina. Print hello plus the first name. So the first name is input. The input was Polina. So hello Polina. Okay, now in the step 2 we need to create script. I think in Visual Studio Code. That's cool. Okay, let's create a new file. Here, a personal info.file. Let's save it in labs. Here, okay. Personal info.file. Okay. So let's create the script that collect personal information. So I just copied this part, sorry, to be a little bit faster. So first thing, then we need to collect last name. So I just here and am I a cheater or not? I don't know. Maybe I'm a cheater. I don't want to be a cheater. Okay, then we need to collect location. Location and I think I'm a cheater. Sorry. Location and age. Just copy paste a little bit the age. Oh, age. And then we need to print all of it. Okay, let's go print. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do it. I plus person plus first name plus space plus last name plus okay, so now we need to print these all sentences. We have 4 input variables: first name, last name, location, and age. And I use it on my print function. So let's execute this code and see what's happening. So what's my name? My location is Indonesia, and my age is 20. So it says, "Hi Poliko, your location is Indonesia and you're 20 years old." So the script looked nice. So okay, next part 6, is if, for, and while functions. We review how to create if statements and while loops. So the first step, we need to open blank script, save it if VLAN, and copy paste this script. Okay, let's do it. Okay, another code. And else. Okay, let's see what's happened here. We have a variable, we have a number, so we have a variable native event that equals 1. We have data event that equals 100. So here we see that if native is equal to data, we print this sentence. But if it's not equal, we print this sentence. That is different. So it's easy. So let's run, and because of 1 is not equal to 100, the sentences are different, but if it will be 100, let's say that they are the same. So let's go to the step 2. We can create if else function. So if we have more than 2 conditional statements, so just not to use if, and then else, we can use if, then elif, then else. So it's if the if statement is false, and before the else statement, we can use elif. However, the first one matched will be executed, and none of remaining elif statements will be checked. So it's so let's see it on this script. I need to create the new script again. Okay, here we can see that we have an input function with the int function. So if we see the input function inside int function, so we can text string or int or something another here, but this ACL num will be always int because of this function. So then we have a construction of if else. So the first statement is that if is more or equal than 1 and less equal of 99, these sentences, if these sentences, and then another number, so this. So let's check different numbers. So let's check the first one. So if it is, for example, 5, so standard. So then if it's, for example, 106, it's extended. And if it's more than 199, so if it's, for example, 300, it's not standard or extended. So I think it's obvious. Okay, let's do the step 3 is create a for loop. So we need to create the list. So firstly, I need to start Python. Okay, I need to create a list. May I just paste? Yes, and then I want to print all numbers, not like in the list. So not like this, but like R1, then R2, then R3, S1, S2. I need to use the for loop. So for each item, let's call it I, in what? In the list. In list, it's called devices. What I want to is print. I want to print each item. So it's I. So in devices, in this list, I want to print each item. So it will print all items here. Yes, R1, R2, R3, S1, S2. So you can see it seems not like this. Okay, this is for loop. Okay, also we can use some conditions. And if I want to print only air type, I need to use the if statement. So, for example, I use the for loop, like for I in devices. What I want to see here, I want to see if there is the letter R in I. I want to print it. I want to print I in if it is R in this item and if it's on devices. So let's see. Yes, there's only R1, R2, and R3. Okay, now let's see how to use append method. Append method, the method that add the object to the list. So that's all. We create the new list called switches. is the empty list. We create the empty list switches. So then we used our for loop, where it is but the condition that if it s here. So I create the empty list switches, then I am in the list of devices, and if some item with the letter S in this list, so what I am doing, I add this item to the new list. So the name of our new list switches, then dot, then append, and I add the item. Yes, that's all. Okay, now if I want to see what's going on inside switches, this is S1 and S2. Okay, let's go to the step 4. It's a while loop. So here the explanation of while loop. So instead of running block of code once, we can use while loop. It's executing the code block as long as we want, as long as we want it. So as long as the Boolean expression remains true. So let's see how it's look like. So we need to create a new file by loop. Use the while loop to create the following program that counts from a program with value up to the following. Okay, let's see what's happening here. And Control S. Loops.py. So we have an x. X is the number to count. Okay, it's the number that the user will input. Okay, we have an y. Y is equal 1. So y. While y is less or equal than x, we need to print it, and then see we add the 1 to y. So if the x is equal, for example, 3, and y is 1, so while less or equal than 3, so 1 is less than or equal to 3, yes, so we need to print it. So we print 1, and then we do y equal y plus 1, so y is now 2, and then we do it again. This is the loop. So now y is 2. 2 is less or equal than x, yes, so we print y. We print 2. Then 2 plus 1 is 3, and again, 2, now y is 3, so 3 is less than equal than 3, yes, it's equal, so we print 3. Then y is 4 now, and 4 less than no equal than 3, so we stop. So it's yes, 1, 2, 3. I think it's understandable how it works. Okay, so instead of using while y less than equal x, we can modify the while loop to use Boolean check. So let's see how it works. Okay, modify. So we can see here the Boolean type. We can see true. So this is the without any condition. It's now it's the infinity loop. So while true, we do it again, again, and again because it's always true. So just not to do infinity loop, we need to use the break function. So and any conditions. So here, while it's true, we print while the same this like the same situation, and here we have a condition. So we have a statement that if y is more than x, we break. So if x is 3, y is 1. So while true, we do it always. Print y, okay, 1. Then y is 2. 2 more than x? No. So we do it again. We don't break. We don't use this because its statement is not correct. So okay, true, 2. Now it's 3, 3, and then break. Let's go. 3. Oh, sorry. Oh, what? Please. Okay. So there is no, there was not any tab here, so it's not working. So now it works. Okay, 3 and 1 to 3. It works. Okay, step 5, we can use the while loop to check for a user quit comment. So we can execute the program while user don't enter the quit command, so Q or quit. So let's modify our code. So it's a little bit wrong because of here. It's right. So what we can see here, so we have infinity to while true loop, also number, and we can see the first statement, the first condition that if x is q or quit, we break. But if not, we use it. We have loop in loop. So let's see how it works. So he executes this loop. So it's break, but then he return here and then do it again because here we have another while. So this one is this. So then he return here and do this again. And if we'll do it again and again, while I don't bring the queue, so it's break. Okay, let's go to the step 1. We can create a program that reads an external file. So let's create a new file. That's the file access file. Okay, and here we can use this code. So here we can see the function open with this file name device.txt and the mode. We have three modes: R, read the file, W, write over the file, and A, append to the file. So here we open it with the R, so we can read the file. So, and we have a simple for here for item in file. We print all items in the file devices. So I want to run this file in terminal, like in the lab. So it's good. So here we have devices txt. So yes, let's okay. So this all items in devices txt. But here you can see the empty empty stroke, empty strings here. So we can delete it by this. So if we add this one, like the item with item those strip. So we can include this strip method, and then if we now execute, so let's do it. It will execute it without these empty strokes. Okay, let's go to step 3. We can copy the content of file into the list variable. So let's see how it works. We can modify our alexis.py document. So here we can see that we create the list that names devices. So we open our file, we read it, delete the empty strokes, and add each item to the list of devices. So we use this append method before. Then we close the file and print devices. So Control S to save, and let's see. Yes, this we can see the list of this. So this one, this one, this one, and etc. So now it's the list. Okay, that's all right. And the last step 4 challenge, we need to create scripts to allow the user to add devices. So it's our task. Okay. You can create a program to open the file in append mode and then ask the user to provide the name of the new devices. Complete the following steps. Open a new file and save it as file access. Okay, we need to create a new file. We create a new file and save it as file X. I think I can copy. So let's see what we need to do. Open a new file and save it. Okay. For the open function using mode A, which will allow you to append an item. So okay, let's do it. So the first is file equal open devices. Is right. Yes, .txt. And the mode is A. There it is. Okay, then the second step. Inside a while true loop embed an input function command that asks the user for new devices. Okay. Integrate while true. And the input function. So to add the new item. Okay, new item is equal input. Okay, enter device name. Okay, we do it. Set the value of the user's input to a variable named new item. Okay. If new item equal to equals, because we need to compare exit. Sorry. Yes, set the value of the user inputs. I do it all right. Yes. I think yes. So if exit, we can print let's okay, and break. Then we need to append this new item. So we can write it in the file. Use the function right. Yes, I remember it right? Our new item. And I add this sign. It is to go to the next stroke. And always we need to close our file. It's, I think it's all. So here you can see that we can add a lot of items, but if we write the exit, so we just print done and break. So let's see how it works. Oh no, I did something wrong. Why not A? I'm doing wrong. Oh, and then yes, now it's okay. Yes, now it's okay. Okay, let's execute code. Something like this, and then exit. Okay, it's done. So if I want to see devices, can, maybe I can just to the file access by yes, you can see this F, S, and E, so it works, right? So I think I'm done for today for this lab. Thank you for watching. Bye.